part of fall camp would be just the coming together of the team. You see them, you know, the new guys come in and they get to know each other, and then you get to see a more of a finished product towards the end of camp, and then how that moves on towards the end of the season. Placing those guys, you don't just replace those guys, but what we've been able to do is develop some depth over the last couple years. And guys have seen how it's done, and they've been able to step into the starting positions now. And you're seeing guys like Ravi Pradhanang, who's done a great job so far, and Marcus Hyde, Brian Jean-Pierre, Mike Stover, and Harold Robertson. Those guys have seen how it's done, and now it's their time to step up, and they're really excited about that opportunity right now. We took some great steps forward with our defense and our defensive front last year, and you know, our whole theme has been, you know, let's not rebuild, let's reload. And you know, these guys have game experience. A lot of them have significant reps, and let's take that step to reload. Defensive tackle, I feel, you know, Robertson and Stover are two guys that are just going to be solid effort guys that are just going to be good players for us. You know, obviously you can't have two guys play a whole game up front. We've got some depth. We've got a couple of swing guys is what we've got, Kyle Bryan and Jean-Pierre, that can play inside or out. And both of those guys, you know, both of those guys I don't hesitate to play at all. In fact, you know, those are guys that could earn starting jobs. So they just have the ability to move inside and out and help us out there. Again, Ravi's just a great technical football player. He understands the ins and outs of football. He plays with great body position and technique, and he's got a great motor. Marcus is more of a slasher type pass rusher. He's really improved and still continuing to focus on improving his work against the running game right now. You know, those two, along with Brian Jean-Pierre and Kyle O'Brien again, can really give us some depth out there. You know, we brought in some guys, a couple defensive tackles, three actually defensive tackles. Kelly Doe, Virginia kid, Mike Riley from New Jersey, and George Beerhalter from Pennsylvania. They're three big, tough kids. I've really liked the way they've moved around early in camp. And then on the outside, Kadeem Little and Steven Sennett. I'm excited to see how those guys will develop over the next couple of years. Kyle O'Brien, the jack of all trades. Those guys can play any one of the four positions on our front. Gives us a lot of versatility, and especially in pass rushing downs where we can get four defensive ends on the field. But Brian's a special athlete. He's, you know, size and explosiveness, and now I'm seeing as he's gotten older, as he's matured, his focus is coming together now, and I'm excited to see him really focusing on some more of the technical aspects and trying to be a team player as well. I guess my routine, as I started last year, and I'm going to go with it again this year, is growing a beard through training camp and into the first game. And we'll see how it goes after that. But it worked out well for us last year, so I'm not about to step on that one. It's neat to watch the defensive linemen, and before our meetings start, they'll talk about those guys and tell stories about them. And you know, Derek Cox and David Caldwell, you know, that's four guys we've got from that all our kids know. They get the chance to, they've seen how those guys can do it. They saw that it's possible, and gives them something to strive for and be proud of. Tribe football, expect excellence.